What's up, guys? It's your boy Paul. I'm back with you. This is Rideout Reviews, and we're on The Crown, Season 3, Episode 7. Last episode, we got to see a little bit of a problem, I guess, with young Charles. He's different. He's an actor. That's dope, though. But then he also took it upon himself to change up that speech, which to me I thought was a great thing because it showed the heart and the connection that they was going to make with the people that didn't like to be ruled or subjugated, you know. And I thought that in order to keep the peace, it was like they got to be who they are, you know, got to feel a little more of that autonomy that they wanted to have. But the queen was like, It ain't how it's supposed to be. It ain't about your feelings, man. It's not about taking a side. Because I guess really as the queen, king, slash whichever one, is that they just rule. They don't rule, actually. They just reign over. And if Parliament decides to let go of a country and let them be free, then they don't take sides. So it's weird to think about it like this. I know I'm 3 seasons in, like something like 40 years or something, 30 years. And it's still odd, just the nuances of being in the royal family. But it's been good, dude. It's been excellent. Especially seeing some of these insights. Like Charles, man, that was pretty dope. Just got to see a little bit of freedom, a little bit of strength. And what many people, or how they depict him on the show, is maybe a little weak type of dude, man, you know. But he is like his mom in the fact that she felt it difficult to be impartial. But she learned it over the years, and I don't know if he's ever going to be able to. I wonder if she passes away, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully everybody dies, though. But if he's going to be the king, or if it's going to go down because, you know, he's a bit old. I don't know. Probably not. That would just be ridiculous. He's not too old to be king. Well, anyway, let's jump into this next episode. 4 reactions over at Patreon, man. Check them out. If you don't too, it's cool. YouTube's great, man. Got you guys here. Like, subscribe, comment, check it out, man. Yeah, let me know what you think about the show. Glad you guys are here. Glad you guys are watching with me, and I appreciate it, man. So let's get into it.
Whole bunch of new questions to ask.
Colonel Aldrin, after you land on the moon, what do you anticipate from those first moments? Any expectations?
Yeah, on the moon, man. Yeah, I didn't feel like Britain was even a part of the race. It was like Russians versus the Americans.
They approached a handful of individuals from around the globe, a cross-section of human civilization, to provide a message of a shared and common humanity.
What did you say?
On behalf of the British people, I salute the skill and courage that have brought man to the moon. May this endeavour increase the knowledge and well-being of mankind.
One of your very best.
They got such a good relationship now, man. That's so good.
From Planet Earth, July 1969, which they intend to leave in a little white pouch with an olive branch.
An olive branch?
Meets for the little green men to wave about. Is it possible, do you think, the Dean might have reached, how can I put this kindly, the moment of his own
Yeah, everybody think that brother a little boring. And couldn't remember nostrils? Oh, that's Polo. Well, one of them balls come back and racket him in the head.
And after this journey, we on Earth can never be the same. And sufficient tribute to that.
I got the moon jello on the space helmet cake. Or maybe that was a moon for a cake.
Yes, I think we found one.
How old?
Same age as you, I'd say.
Really?
And a good fit.
For what?
For the job I've asked him to do.
Queen conniving. What's he got him doing? Hey, that's the classic right there. Yeah, this is beyond fascinating for him. He's a pilot, man. This is something he would have dreamed to do. Actually, he is a pilot, yes. And that's what he's always want to be, but he's actually a navalman. Actually a boatman.
It is
free of Earth's orbit and traveling at the colossal speed of 24,200 miles an hour towards the moon.
24,200 miles an hour. That's fast.
The newly appointed Dean of Windsor, Robin Woods, was wondering if you could spare him a moment. He has a request.
Fine, just put something in the book. Another highlight to look forward to, along with the award show for the British Concrete Society. Is that a joke?
Afraid not, sir. Actually, he's here now.
Hello?
Oh man, he just popped in.
Is that you get to a certain age and you hit a ceiling. A crisis, if you will. You lose perspective, get into a slump. It's quite common among businessmen and executives. But it's no different for clergymen. It would be a great place for priests to come and recharge, reflect, raise their game.
By doing what?
Talking, reading, thinking.
You raise your game through action. Now, like this. And this is how you get out of a slump.
You don't raise your game, build a rocket, go to the moon. Don't sit around and think. But how you think they got to the moon? They sat around and think for a little bit, homie.
What'll happen if they can't land?
We'll run out of fuel. Quiet, please. Just
He interested, man. He like, I know the flight, man. I know how it go. She said, "Can we say something now?" That's funny.
Tranquility Base here. The Eagle has landed.
Man on the moon. Man has landed on the moon.
I mean, that is impressive. Just think about it, man. Something never been done before. We take it for granted now, but man, that's amazing. Now we have people gonna make a ability for us to go to the moon. You know, us as in like normal people, not just astronauts. Ain't Elon Musk doing something like that?
Powerful reminder of our capacity for greatness. Triumph of human ambition.
I guess, and he's quite the humanist, right? Power of the human mind. Conditioning, training, thought. Just how amazing humans could be if we just put our minds to it. We could achieve anything.
Mr. Governor, ladies and gentlemen, esteemed members of the Wool Textiles delegation, I very much appreciate the honor that you have bestowed on me by your invitation.
See, he gonna need that, what you call it? He gonna need that, thing the clergyman needs, because he's stuck.
dentures and other oral prosthetics become an indispensable fact of life.
He's stuck in a rut, and he needs help getting out. He gonna take the good father's class. Sit around and talk a bit, man.
What are you doing, sir? This isn't on the flight chart.
There's no other traffic.
That brother's like, I'm gonna go to the moon. I'm gonna fly as high as I can.
It's 45,000 feet.
You and I both know it's safe to climb way beyond that.
Saw you.
That's kind of reckless, though, and dangerous. You could kill a lot of people, man. I don't know who all on that plane, but they could die. Pushing that sucker, hey, to the moon. He like, bro. Above the clouds. That's pretty beautiful, though.
God, isn't it
beautiful? That is. It is beautiful up there, man. It is beautiful. Sometimes to see beauty, we gotta push things to the hardest limit, to the top of the limit, man.
A new chapter in human history has opened. The race for the moon is over. For the people of this planet, what is the meaning of this?
Now it's a race to Mars, the next planet.
Your Royal Highness.
Oh, Christ.
I didn't see you at mass this morning. Wait, they're not Catholic. I forget.
Just to say hello.
Do I need to show symptoms of despair? Should I sigh and moan dramatically?
Oh man, that'd be tough. He's a tough candidate, bro. Jeez. Come on, Philip. Give him a little chance, man. Quit being so despicable.
What is there in thee, Moon, that thou shouldst move my heart so potently? Now we know what the moon is. Just dust. Silence. Monochromatic void. We see no God behind those rocks and space dust.
Dang.
Simply an unknowable vastness.
Hey, this kind of struck him. Dang, Philip.
The moon and the stars that thou hast ordained. What is man that thou art mindful of him? And the Son of Man that thou visitest him? Any thoughts, sir?
Me? I'll tell you what I think. I've never heard such a load of pretentious, self-piteous nonsense.
Dang. See?
These men score A triple plus. They've got the answers. Not a bunch of navel-gazing underachievers infecting one another with gaseous doom.
Oh my goodness. Navel-gazing gaseous doom.
If you do opt for action, you can start by cleaning up this bloody floor.
Jeez. Philip ain't playing. He got mad. He said that the moon ain't nothing.
Would we like an audience with the Estrogans?
Corgis. Oh, yeah.
What? Armstrong, Aldrin, and Collins?
Oh, yeah.
Here at the Palace?
They're being sent around the world on a victory tour.
Dude.
Shall I go back with a yes?
My God. Yes, please.
I thought that would cheer you up.
It does. Do I need cheering up?
A little.
Oh, man. He's fighting within himself. I mean, I knew that. I knew that already, but people could see it.
Would 15 minutes be enough?
To discuss mankind's greatest achievement. No.
It won't be enough. 15 minutes, yeah, to talk about landing on the moon. The man's greatest achievement, man. Yeah, right now the questions he would have asked, huh? Yeah, dude, those are like his heroes, man. You know, you have heroes when you're a kid, but it's just when you see men do amazing things in front of you and you actually get the opportunity to talk to them about those things that they did, shoot, the time is never enough, man. And then you got him going through something, but also the priest trying to come in. I think he recognized that brother going through something too. He don't even recognize it, but his wife does. She could tell there's something where he's stuck. And it has to do with this moon. I mean, yeah. He's like, I have not achieved anything as magnificent as landing on the moon, man. But shoot, ain't everybody meant to achieve that. Huh. That is something, though, man. That you look at the earth the way you look at the moon. When you're on the moon, you look at the earth the way you look at the moon. That's amazing, dude. That's amazing. And they're marvel at the art. The artistry. While he marvels at the science, they're marveling at the art. It's beauty. Could be seen on both sides, man. It's a wonder.
You've all got codes. You know, what is the physical experience of G-forces of that magnitude and so on? But
They're all sick. That's funny.
there comes a time in life when one first really starts to evaluate what one has accomplished.
Dang, they are young compared to him too. Dang.
Well, I've not been able to achieve the things I would have liked to. And watching you three heroes at work, it was like watching a dream. Which is why I leapt at the chance to meet with you. Even if it is just for, for 10 minutes, that I might ask what your thoughts were out there.
Obviously, a sense of relief that we executed the mission successfully.
No, of course.
And we certainly got some amazing views, didn't we?
Yes, extraordinary. I think I'm not talking so much about reviews in that sense, as perspectives, observations of
life,
of our
existence,
place,
being. That's what you're trying to think. Being.
To be honest, there wasn't much time for that. They drill into you above all else is protocol.
Eyes are glued to the mission protocol to such a degree you never really get to look outside. That's how busy they keep you.
Busy?
Tight leash.
Not to mention most of the time you're so darn tired. No matter how hard you practice, you never get used to the sleep.
Let me tell His Royal Highness about what happened after the moonwalk.
I would love to hear.
He wants to hear it.
Well, after I completed the moonwalk,
I watched it all, every step.
I got back into the module, and all I could hear was this noise.
Bang, bang. From outside the module.
I know, you know what it was?
What? The water cooler. It was making this noise, bang, bang, bang.
He's so disappointed, dude.
Best engineers in the world design a rocket that takes us to the moon, but they can't even get us a decent water cooler.
So you're right. It was full of surprises.
Dang. Oh, man. Dude, this episode...
Were there any other questions you had for us?
Hey, dude. This show is so spiritual in a sense. Look at this, man. He's finding out that it ain't about what you do that's gonna fulfill you, man. Because what they did was the greatest
in that case,
thing
would you mind if we
mankind
asked you a
could
few
do.
questions? Oh, is it true you have a bagpiper for an alarm clock?
And how many staff do you have here anyway? And how many palaces? We heard.
That's so crazy. He said perspective earlier. He's like, what did you get? How did you feel? What was your perspective? Everybody is never satisfied with the position that they're in, even when they achieve the most highest things. They went to the moon, man, but they're most excited about being in Buckingham Palace. Hey, with their family, man. That's great. And I think he sees that. I think he saw it.
I expected them to be giants, gods. In reality, they were just three little men, pale-faced with colds.
I have some sympathy. The very qualities that made them perfect for the job.
But their lack of flair or imagination.
Their sense of duty and modesty and reliability.
Total absence of originality or spontaneity.
But that's what makes them perfect in a crisis.
And entirely anticlimactic when you meet them in person.
It's not their fault. They never wanted to be public figures.
They delivered as astronauts, but they disappointed as human beings.
That's horrible, dude. That's a horrible thing to say.
Scared to open their mouths, knowing it could reveal who they actually are and that they will inevitably disappoint. And for that, they deserve our pity.
Dang, bro, he tough on them, man. And she said they should be pitied. Whew, maybe she's using it in a better sense, but dang, that's tough, man. Never meet your heroes, ain't that what they say? Never meet your heroes. He said they gonna be giants of men. Men that got perfections and flaws, man. We're all over the place. We're all over the place. Hey, is his mom still there? She has experienced something amazing in her life. That just goes back to remind me about the fact that she said find faith. Because that is what he's looking for. He's there now. Yep.
No, of course, that's nothing new.
He's in the group now.
They all suggest I'm slap bang in the middle of a
midlife crisis.
My mother died recently. She saw that something was missing in her youngest child, her only son. How's your faith? She asked me. I'm here to admit to you that I've lost it. Without it, what is there? Going all that way to the moon to find nothing but haunting desolation. As opposed to finding wonder, ecstasy, the miracle of divine creation, God's design and purpose. And so, Dean Woods, having ridiculed you for what you and these poor, blocked, lost souls were trying to achieve here in St. George's house, I now find myself full of respect and admiration, and not a small part of desperation, as I come to say, help.
That's stuff right there.
Help me. I was more scared coming here to see you today than I would have been going up in any bloody rocket.
Philip is a unique character, man. He is something different. They make him the villain and the hero. He's everybody but nobody, huh? And the queen, dude. Why? She's so good, man. She's a good wife. She's good at a lot of stuff, man. She's good at a lot of stuff. That is good. Whew, hey, that was a good episode, man. It was profound, man. It's just insight to the human existence, you know, who we are, what we hope to achieve, and how we hope to find fulfillment, hope, and happiness, man, you know. And everybody thinks it's the way Philip is a lot of the times. He's like, dude, if you do something so great in your life, you know, when you're young, you don't have to think about it so much because you have all those years ahead of you to achieve something so amazing, man. But when you look back and you realize you still ain't even achieved the amount of success or glory or honor that you thought you would in the past, like, where are you left standing? Where can you hang your hat on? Where can you find your peace, you know? And, yeah. That's a tough question, man. The answer is Jesus. That's what I will tell you. That's where you can find your hope, your rest, your security, our peace. But I can't make you go there. You got to find him. Or he find you. I appreciate you guys, man. And this show's really good, dude. It's so profound, man. Great show. I'll see you guys in the next episode.